Okay, let's just dive right in. My goal here is super simple, to break down what AI really is in a way that by the end of this, you could explain it to literally anyone. So let me ask you a quick question. Have you already used artificial intelligence today? I'm willing to bet the answer is a big, fat yes, even if you had no idea. AI is kind of woven into our lives now, in ways we don't even think about. I mean, just think about it. Did you unlock your phone with your face this morning? Or maybe you were watching YouTube and it recommended the perfect next video. Or how about when your keyboard just seems to read your mind and knows the next word you're about to type? Yep, all of those are AI. Small, everyday examples of it working in the background. So what is this stuff really? Well, at its very heart, artificial intelligence is all about teaching computers to do things that, up until now, really needed a human brain. Stuff like recognizing what's in a picture, understanding what we say, or even making a decision. And here's where it gets really interesting, because AI is fundamentally different from a normal computer program. On the one hand, a regular program is all about following strict rules that a person wrote. If you see X, then you do Y. It's totally predictable. But AI, it's a whole different ballgame. It doesn't just follow a script, it actually learns from a ton of examples. It's basically a superpowered pattern-finding machine. To really get this, let's use a simple metaphor that I think just nails how AI learns. Imagine for a second that we're teaching a little kid about fruit. It all starts with one simple example, right? You point to an apple, you say its name. Easy enough. But the real magic, the real learning, happens next. See, you wouldn't just show them one perfect, shiny, red apple. No way. You'd show them a whole bunch of them. Red ones, green ones, big ones, small ones, maybe even one with a little bruise. This is the crucial step. You're feeding their brain lots and lots of data. And this is the part that's so cool. You never actually give the child a strict set of rules like an apple must be red and perfectly round. They just kind of get it. Their brain starts to pick up on the overall pattern of what makes an apple. And before you know it, they can see an apple they've never seen before, and they'll point and say, apple. That's the breakthrough. And that is exactly how AI learns. Instead of feeding a computer rigid rules, we show it thousands or even millions of pictures of apples, and it teaches itself to see the pattern. Okay, so let's take that big idea, pattern finding, and connect it right back to those everyday examples we talked about at the beginning. Your phone's face unlock? It learned the unique pattern of your face from seeing it from a bunch of different angles. Your keyboard that suggests the next word? It learned sentence patterns from reading, well, basically the entire internet. And those video recommendations? The AI learned your personal taste pattern from everything you've ever watched. So this is a really crucial point. AI isn't thinking like you and I do. It's not conscious. It's more like a powerful prediction machine. It's just using all the patterns it learned from past data to make a really, really educated guess about what to do next. All right, so now that we have a good feel for what AI is, it's just as important to be super clear about what it isn't. Let's bust a few common myths right now. First things first, AI is not magic. It's just really clever math. It also doesn't have feelings or any kind of self-awareness, no matter how human a chatbot might sound. It doesn't truly understand the world or the context of what it's saying. And maybe the most important one to remember, it can be very, very wrong, even when it sounds completely confident. It's just matching patterns. It's not tapping into some source of absolute truth. So here's the bottom line. You should think of AI as an incredibly powerful tool. I mean, maybe one of the most powerful tools we've ever built. But at the end of the day, it's still just a tool. It has massive calculation power, but it doesn't have wisdom. We should absolutely respect what it can do, but never mistake one for the other. So if you forget everything else we talked about today, I want you to just burn one simple sentence into your brain that really ties this all together. This is it. This one sentence pretty much captures the core of almost all the AI we use today. And if we just break it down piece by piece, it tells the whole story. So it starts with computers, the actual machines doing all the heavy lifting, processing all that information. Then the really important part, learning from examples. Just like our little kid with the apple, it's not about being fed strict rules. It's about finding patterns in tons and tons of data. And the result of all that learning is making smart guesses. See, it's all about probability. AI doesn't know something for certain. It just predicts what's most likely based on everything it's seen before. And finally, and this is so key, it does all this in specific tasks. The AI we have today is what experts call narrow AI. It can be way better than a human at one specific thing, like recognizing faces, but it can't take that skill and apply it to something totally new. It doesn't have that general, flexible intelligence that we have, and that's a huge distinction. And there you have it. That's our quick breakdown of AI. It's not magic, it's not a thinking being, but it is an incredible tool for finding patterns that is already changing our world every single day. Hey, we're Knowledge Equity Partners, and this is what we're all about, sharing practical, useful knowledge on all sorts of topics to hopefully help make your life just a little more effective and efficient. If you found this useful, the absolute best way to support us is to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily videos. And of course, a like and a share goes a long way. It helps spread this knowledge to your friends, family, and your community. So let's do that. Let's keep that quest for knowledge going strong together. Thanks so much for watching.